30 years after it was first recognized, the HIV/AIDS pandemic continues to be a major problem facing economic and human development in nations around the world. Despite significant declines in new diagnoses and increased access to treatment, millions of people still suffer from this disease.
The Secretary General points out that we are on a precarious slope. In terms of funding, for the first time over the last 10 years, we have seen a decline in the annual funding.
This week, the Secretary General of the United Nations issued a report on the status of HIV/AIDS and the steps being taken to drastically scale back and eventually eradicate the disease. In order for this vision to become a reality, wealthier nations will have to work to help developing nations, which are disproportionately affected by HIV/AIDS.
It is widely considered an injustice that in high-income countries, virtually no baby is born with HIV. And yet, in low and middle-income countries, 370,000 are born with HIV every year. This is a preventable condition. So that what is proposed is the elimination, not the reduction, but the elimination of HIV transmission from mother to child by 2015.
About 33.3 million men, women, and children around the world live with HIV/AIDS. The region most severely affected is sub-Saharan Africa, where access to antiretroviral treatment is rare. 1.6 million of the 2.4 million deaths attributed to HIV/AIDS in 2007 came from this area.
HIV continues to be a threat to young people. I believe I mentioned that 40% of new infections are among young people. And that I have, in many discussions with students, been able to see from them their eagerness to be able to help.
As the United Nations, national governments, and NGOs work to curb the effects of HIV/AIDS, private citizens can also do their part to fight this disease.